Hi there. Welcome to Create Your Own Countdown for the Holidays. There are so many holidays that we celebrate at the end of the year. I wanted to take time for us to think about different ways that we can count down to that exciting day. Whatever holiday you might celebrate, whether it's a religious holiday or it's a birthday, or if it's just countdown to the end of the year or for New Year's, you have lots of different ideas. I wanted to share some of our family favorites, including, and you can get this as a print off on the internet if you'd like. We will have some copies here at the Manlius Library in the month of December, so if you'd like to stop by and get one, you can. Where you just take a cotton ball and you just glue it for each of the days, and it eventually fills Santa's beard. Another favorite of our family is to create a chain link. And of course, with festive colors works for our family, and we write down the days. And so each child in our family takes turns in whose day it is to tear off the chain link. Some tips for you as you count down to Christmas Day. You can number the links, and if you do have multiple children, you can take the turn and put the initial of which child gets to rip that link off for that day. So for example, with my 4 girls, I would put the first initial of one child, and then the next day a different child, and so on through the chain link, so that it becomes a job for everybody to be feeling included. Or you can make multiple chain links and let each child have their own, whatever works for your family. But it's as simple as ripping off the link. And eventually, because it is such a visual thing, they'll see that the link is shrinking, and it's a great countdown. And you can do this for really anything. It could be for a birthday as well, or counting down to vacation or something like that. Something else that I wanted to point out to you is perhaps stopping off at a dollar store and getting inexpensive books. And you can wrap up the book and put the days on it, and each day a new book gets open and read. This is always a hit in our house. Who doesn't love to read a book? So a new special book, and every day there's a new one to open. Another fun thing is, and you caught me in the middle of creating it, is to take some twine and some clothespins and little bags. And inside the bags, again, it can be just leftover treats from party favors. You can stop off at the dollar store, but just drop in different random things. I have leftover foam stickers. I have a little deck of rummy cards, a plane. I even threw in some feathers to make it more fun. But you can do the same thing, and you can write the date on there to do it as a countdown. It can be a countdown for each week, however you would like to set it up. But it's a lot of fun. Another simple thing that you could do is you can use paper tubes and cut them up and wrap them with the tissue paper. And inside the tube, you can house some of the different treats inside of there, and each tube each day gets opened up. They rip into the tissue paper, and you can have a Hershey Kiss or another little trinket inside for them to open up. So no matter what you do, there's lots of fun to be had in counting down to our holidays. And the holidays might look a little different this year, but you're going to make them special with you and your loved ones under your roof. And I know it's going to be an amazing time. Just make sure you take the time to love one another and care for one another. And speaking to that, something that I would like to challenge you to do is a kindness chain. And this is going to work a little bit different from the tearing off one link at a time. Instead, you're going to create one link at a time. So what you'll need to do is cut out some paper strips, easy, and roughly an inch, and you can keep a pen or a marker nearby. And on these paper strips, each time that you do something kind for somebody else, like do a chore for a sibling, grab unused or not needing cans from your pantry. So maybe you can go into your pantry and figure out, oh, this can of soup, nobody likes this can of soup. Make a bag, and you can take that to a nearest food pantry to donate. You can make a card for somebody or draw a picture for someone. You can go into your closets and find any old towels or blankets that maybe you no longer use or in your household, and donate those to a pet shelter. Animals at shelters need bedding, and used blankets or used comforters or towels are always something that can be useful. Now, again, things might look a little different when you do go to try to donate some of those items, so be sure to call ahead and make sure that that is something that they can use. But either way, there's lots of things that you can do. You can, as you go through a drive-through, you can pay for the person behind you in line. And when the snow flies, it's always nice to go out, maybe shovel the neighbor's sidewalk in front of their house, or even go as far as actually shoveling the whole driveway. But as I was trying to say, with all these different things that you can do, you're going to create a kindness chain. And so each time you do that, you write that kind act that you perform, and you staple it or tape it. So there's one that I did, and then maybe one that your sister did, and they write it down, and see how long of a chain of kindness that your family can do all together. Pretty cool, huh? So instead of ripping off the chain, you're going to create a new chain of kindness acts that you can do for one another in your community and in your own house. So I challenge you to that. I'd love to hear what you got accomplished. Be sure to tag a photo in our Instagram page at Manlius Library and hashtag Miss Wendy. I want to hear all about it and celebrate you. Have a great one, folks. Happy holidays, no matter what it looks like. Make it special. And I love you very much.